Now it's important as the interviewer that you keep control of the interview. You may be interviewing somebody who's very passionate about their subject and they go on and on and on, or possibly say a politician who's got a particular point they want to make and they may just keep on talking about it. But you have to keep control and you need to find ways of breaking into that interview. You can do it, for instance, with eye contact, or if they stop to take a breath, maybe come in at that point and ask the question you want to ask.
When do you start this motivational speaking?
Oh, I started it many years ago. I think at least about 10 years ago. And from there it just snowballed, absolutely snowballed. And so as a result, I mean, there's so many demands upon my...
Where was this?
Just let me finish. There's so many demands upon my time, and the people that I need to see, I just don't get a chance to see them.
The question is...
It's absolutely incredible.
Where did you start this?
Of course, losing control of an interview isn't always about the interviewee going on and on and on. It may be the interviewee doesn't give you enough material, and so you need to coax them and to encourage them, help them to be relaxed so that they feel free to share more openly with you. And another way you can lose control of an interview is by allowing the interviewee to dodge your question and to refuse to answer the question that you're asking.
During your time as Transport Minister, Mr. Hay, have the railways improved?
If you look at the data from April last year, it is clear that the rate of the change of the growth of the development of the improvements within the transport system, well, the results really speak for themselves.
Is that a yes or a no, Mr. Hay?
Well, let me give you an example. I was on a train in Brighton just the other day. It was brand new, it was clean, it was efficient, it made me proud.
Mr. Hay, we are not interested in specific information. We want to know as a whole, has our railway system visibly improved?
As I say, if you look at the data, we're bringing in new tracks, we're bringing in new trains.
Mr. Hay, a yes or a no?
Well, if you look at the data, it is clear to see that the rate of the change of the growth of the development of the interquartile percentage range...
Give us a yes or a no, Mr. Hay. Have they improved?
You really must let me speak here. The growth...
I would like an answer, a yes or no, a definitive yes or no. Thank you very much.
Of course, if your interviewee does refuse to answer your question no matter how many times you ask it, then the listener will very likely realise that they've got something to hide, and the point will have been made. What you need to remember, though, is no matter what happens with your interviewee, always be polite to them, never be rude. Even if they've been rude to you, it may be that you want them to come back at a later date, and if you've been rude to them, they might never want to see you again.
Treat people with respect. Alan Wicker once said, "Whoever I'm talking to is the most important person at that moment."